Like refocus us.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all over the world, this is the G Money Podcast. We are here and we are live. We are in the studio. I'm with my boy Storm here. Storm, is it cool if I call you Storm on here? What's up? You want me to
Of
call
course, I ain't got no alias, man. You
All
good.
right, you got it. Yeah, I go by G Money if you haven't figured it out yet. So this is my man Storm. So we were talking off air. Well, first, let me give you the rules. Okay, rule number 1, say what you want to say. We can always edit it out.
All right.
Rule number 2, refer back to rule number 1 in question. Okay, so if you get in a jam, we can always edit it.
All right, say that. Say that.
But the purpose of the G Money Podcast is to be as real and as authentic as we can possibly be here for the people.
Well, that's,
And
that's
for
what it's
yourself.
for.
Yeah.
That's what it's for at the end of the day. You know that.
So we were talking offline, Storm and I, and we were saying it's probably been like since 11 years old that we've actually chilled and kicked it.
A lot of people don't know that, man. This has been my man since, second, third grade, bro.
Probably second grade. What year did you go to Albany?
98?
Yeah.
98, yeah.
Yeah, so we're from the block. Basically, is what we're trying to say.
Definitely. We've been around the way, man.
You grew up in East Utica?
Yeah, so when I first moved here, originally we from Brooklyn, New York. So we moved here in 1998 when I was 7. So once we moved here, we lived in the Adrian Terrace for a little while. So,
Shout out to Terrace.
Yeah, definitely shout out to the Terrace. You already know T family for life.
Let's go.
But at the end of the day, though, so a year after that, my dad purchased a house in South Utica. So we lived on South Utica between Baker and Parkside Court. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was there from 3rd grade to about 10th. Yeah. So that's where I grew up. So I'm definitely originally a South Utican, but I'm all over, man.
He's all over, man. We're all over. We're everywhere. Right now, we're on Genesee Street, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Growing up, let's go into your childhood real quick here. You got any siblings?
Oh, yeah. So I'm the youngest of 4. My sister, I got an older sister, an older brother, another older sister, and then it's me.
You're the baby.
So, yeah, 79, 81, 83, 91.
What do you think about being the baby in the family? Because I'm also the baby in the family.
It has its advantages. Don't get me wrong. It definitely has its advantages, though. But what it definitely taught me, like, I have the best of all my siblings. Like, all 3 of them, I see how I am now. So I definitely give them a shout out to that. So Danea, Dominique, Mach.
That's an interesting point. So you're saying you kind of like took on
everything that they
traits?
taught me. Yeah, man. Like I got my sister Danea, she loves hip hop. My sister Dominique loves R&B, and my brother loves rap. So I had the best of all that. So that's why I'm a big R&B and rap head now, man.
All right, we might as well go right into this then. While we're on the topic. By the way, that's a great point. I never thought about that. The youngest child takes on the best characteristics of the whole.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
your
man.
siblings.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Sal. I took on the best characteristics of
my
you.
man Sal, man. Salute to you, King.
Yeah.
I see you in the wild too. That's my man for real. That's my battle rap brother, man. For real.
Yeah. All right, that's another interesting topic. We'll get to that.
Definitely.
So, let's go into rap real quick while we're here.
For sure.
I guess I'm gonna have to put you on the spot here and rattle off your top 5 rappers. All right, now let's be clear on something. It doesn't have to be everyone's top 5. It's
Right,
your
nah,
top
definitely my top 5.
and it can be dead or alive. And you don't have to order. You don't have to name them in order.
All right, no order, but I'm gonna name them in order though.
All right,
This is me personally again.
Okay.
Jay-Z, Fabulous, Kanye, Styles P, and Ransom. That's my top 5 rappers.
Okay.
I have a different mix of the type of rappers I like, you know what I'm saying? So
Sounds like it.
I'll get my stuff from Lil Wayne, I'll get my stuff from Kanye. Jay-Z is just the god, and Fab, man, oof.
All right. So
time.
Styles P and Ransom.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different. That's different. I would imagine not many people have those 2 guys in their top 5.
Nah, a lot of people probably never even heard of. I know y'all heard of Styles P off the strength of Jadakiss and the Lots, but
Right.
I know a lot of y'all ain't heard of Ransom. I know that for a fact.
Ransom. I know Ransom.
Yeah.
Maybe around the Lil Wayne era.
Yeah. Okay. So he's definitely from the 07, 08 era. You know what I'm saying? But he took.
Is he a battle rapper?
Nah. He a regular MC.
Yeah.
He's like more undergroundish. You know what I mean? So, but he's rapped that time, did a little jail time, and then I say about 2016 when he came home 17, he started making more music again, and he's still relevant.
I'm about to tag Ransom in this because I mean it's probably have been 10 years since anyone has mentioned Ransom. But we mentioned Ransom on the G Money Podcast. That's what we do here.
sure.
So, all right, talk to me a little bit about. I might be saying this wrong. The snap sessions. What's the actual term?
All right, so you talking about the shit we used to do? Oh, pardon me. Can we curse?
Yeah, let's.
All right. So you talk about the stuff we used to do on Facebook, though. Yeah, that was Snap Pack, man.
Snap Pack.
Yeah. What a time. So,
what a time.
All right, so I'll tell you this though. So DC Young Fly, you heard of him, right?
No, DC M Fly.
DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly.
He's the comedian on Wild 'N Out. But
Okay.
yeah, so
All right, yeah.
about 2013, 2014, he used to put a picture up of somebody and make his video doing it and roast them crazy. So I'm just looking at this and I'm like, damn, man, we could really do this. Well, I'm saying I could really do this, but I, brush it out to my friends, and then, at the end of the day, they spark something. So, I had to get on my bag and make my couple videos and make my mark and let them know, like, yo, look, I'm still top dog, man. I got to know that. So,
all right, so
Snap Pack was a good time, though. And look, bro, this was years ago when I was real immature, all that. I apologize to anyone that felt offended, anything. This is me giving you my due diligence right now. Listen, that was just a time when it was crazy, but look, if you had to get it back then, you had to get it.
I hope you don't mind me bringing it up.
Nah, you good, man.
Because
I
thought it was absolutely hilarious. And I feel like my friends and I used to do the same thing when we were just chilling. We would just snap on each other the whole time.
Nah, for sure. It brings joy to the heart, man. At the
really
end of
does.
the day, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people could take a joke, but the majority really don't like to joke. So it's like, all right, then you got to joke on them so they can get it. But at the end of the day, laughter brings love, man.
Ooh,
So
I like that.
you gotta really just take, at the end of the day, a joke is literally a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I say something that's not to offend you, it's really to make you laugh and feel good about yourself. You crack on me. You know what I'm saying? So
Are you the type of person that will dish it out but can take it as well?
oh yeah, definitely. But I just know at the end of the day, I'm gonna win that battle.
Did anyone snap on you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They put a
You know
picture
what?
of you
Oh
up?
my god. Oh yeah. I got it crazy. Memes,
Yeah,
all that though.
memes.
So you know what I'm saying? I definitely been on the shit end of the stick. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, look,
You got it.
they know who top dog is. Man.
Right. So this was around what year was this?
2000, because I just moved from here, so that was the end of 2014. We had that running from like 2014. We did a lot in 15, 16. Took a little break, but myself personally, I started doing stuff myself, like the solo tour. So yeah, I started making videos just for my content and for me. So yeah, it was a good time.
So that was still kind of relatively early before even TikTok got around, right?
Oh
That was
yeah.
before TikTok.
Look, that was
it on Facebook?
when we had it on Facebook, but that was when Snapchat first really started getting like that exposure where everybody was getting Snapchat. So during that time, we used to post a lot on Instagram, but yeah, we did it on Facebook, and that's just where all the turmoil come from. You know how it go, man.
And then you said you kind of went dolo.
Yeah, I went dolo, man. Yeah. So
What happened? Where'd you go? What'd you do?
nah, I just started making videos myself, man. Like, all right, I'm bored. Like, people try to test me, want to throw some snaps, and I'm just like, all right, hold on, I got you. And just 2-3 days later, make a video without them even knowing I'm coming back at them, and just make some crazy shit, man. So
Did you always think you were funny
oh, absolutely, man.
from a young age?
Oh man, since I was because I come from, going back to my siblings, man. My brother is one of the funniest people I know in my life.
Yeah.
Like, he would never show it in public. I wasn't the shy one, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna use your funny, I'm gonna instill it in me, show it to the world. Then, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I knew I was gonna be funny since I was about 6-7, man. When I
And have you ever pursued like anything with comedy? Have you
yeah,
ever-
so 2021, because it was 2021. My sister, she was living in Atlanta at the time, and she writes poetry. So she had like a poetry recital, and she was really struggling with finding an MC, and I'm just like, just give me 5% what you make at the door. Yeah. So she was like, you really could do it. You ain't gonna be shy. I'm like, of course, I got you. So yeah.
So MC, what do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
so I was a host. I was a host at the poetry slam.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
man,
just
so-
started cracking
Oh
jokes
yeah.
and
I was going crazy. It was about, everybody was getting stimulus checks and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was cracking jokes about that. Like, everybody getting their money, they just buying Jordans with their stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Did you write material down? Or
no,
did you go in
man,
there
I freestyled everything.
You freestyled?
I freestyled everything. Everything was off the head, man. I wasn't like I said, man. I'm not a shy person. So once I was there, I was looking at the crowd, engaging in the crowd. It was old, young. I was like, okay, it's a good mix. So I said stuff that was relatable in all phases. So yeah, it was a good time though, man.
Do you have any interest in pursuing anything further?
If it comes, yeah, but I'm a dad, man.
All right, yeah, that's good that you bring that up. All right, so I don't know if you know this, but I'm having a daughter in like 5 weeks.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations and good luck.
Yeah.
I have a daughter, and good luck.
How old is she, bud?
She's 8. She'll be 9 in January. And today's my oldest son's birthday. He's 10. He just turned 10. So Zion, happy birthday, my guy.
Happy birthday, Zion.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a lot of people that give me advice when it comes to children.
Right.
A lot of it's unsolicited advice. You know, they say, "Oh my God, you're having a baby. Well, you got to do this, this, and this."
Yeah.
But here is me asking you for advice on a first-time father to a daughter who's grown up with cousins that are younger than me, but you know, I've been disconnected from any babies for a long time.
Yeah.
So what's some things off the top of your mind that you're good at as being a father? What are some things that you struggle at? What are some things that were unexpected? Just off top.
So I'll break it down in there because I got 3. I got 2 boys and a girl. So I'll break it down to where I'll combine it. So my daughter and my son are really, really, really close in age. You know what I mean? So it's times where my family thinks I lean towards my daughter a lot, as in because she's the girl. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing like that. Things with girls, though, man, you really got to take them as they are. Yeah. Like I said earlier, man, laughter brings love, bro. So I have to keep her laughing and keep her knowing, like, at the end of the day, you're the number one man in her life. Yeah. Like, even as she gets older. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you always want to have that in the back of your head. You always want to make sure you that protect her, man. You always want to make sure that she knows at the end of the day, daddy is always going to be on her side, regardless. You know, she grows up, being with a gentleman that breaks her heart, she knows she's going to have you. You know what I mean? So that's the best advice I could give. Now, my daughter's only 8, so trust me, she's not having a boyfriend until she's 40.
40.
Okay? So
put that on record,
this, I'm just saying it like
so
that.
She's 40. We'll redo the scene of Bad Boys.
Yo, listen, you make sure you pull up. I'm pulling up for sure. Right. Look, my daughter's in soon, so I'm gonna hit you up, man. She's going into prom in about 8 years. So
I can play that role.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Pull that hood up. Yo, who at the door?
It's Reggie.
Yeah. Motherfucker, you look 40. That's funny as hell. All right. So yeah, I usually like to freestyle with the podcast, but I do have some questions. Yeah. I do have some questions prepared because I also do like being prepared a little bit here. All right. So you said you moved away from Utica, right? From South Utica, you moved away?
Yeah. So in 2007, my father passed away. And that was real hard for a lot of us, you know what I mean? So
you were close with him?
Oh yeah, man. My parents were married from
all the way.
This is another joke, okay? Laughter brings love. So my parents weren't married when they had my other 3 siblings. And so I joke with them all the time and say they're the bastard children. They were married when they had me. But yeah, man, so my father died in 2007, man. It took a toll a lot, man. So me, my mom, and my oldest nephew, we moved to North Carolina in 2007. I was there for a year, my 11th grade year. And it was just different, man. Like, I stopped balling. Like, you know me, bro. I was really a hooper, man. So don't let this weight fool you. I'm still nice. But yeah, man. So yeah, it was hard on us, but we got through it. We vented, you know what I'm saying? Was in North Carolina for the year. That wasn't the best for us because my other siblings were out here grieving and we didn't know how they were grieving. So we all came back that summer of 2008. That's when I came back because I was at Proctor our senior year. I graduated from Proctor when you got kicked out of the door.
2009. Yeah. Wow. So, I never talked about that. I never talked about that on the podcast. I got kicked out of my high school graduation.
They brought my man back though. Yeah, they brought my man back. They couldn't let him go out like that, but yo, look, he went out with a bang, bro. So yeah, we moved back then, and you know what I'm saying, and connected, and then I was in here from 2009 to 2014, and that's when, you know, yeah, man, life, parties, college, not going to class because you're more concerned about the party on Saturday. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just little stuff like that.
I do definitely know what you
mean. Yeah. So it was just stuff like that, but you know, it's life.
So then you graduated from Proctor
2009, yeah.
And stayed in Utica.
Yeah, I stayed in Utica. I went to MV for a semester. I ain't gonna lie. Once I got that refund check, I went to the streets. Listen, I ain't say what I did. I just said I went there, but that wasn't the right choice. You know what I'm saying? And it was just me at the time. I wasn't ready for college. I was more, I need a good job. I need this money. You know what I'm saying? So college just wasn't for me at the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just how life throws you.
And you're back in Utica for
Oh yeah. I'm just visiting right now.
Do you enjoy coming back to the area?
Yeah, man. I miss the food.
You miss the food?
I miss the food, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say, oh, it ain't no food like the South. That is a lie. This is on hand.
Where do you live now? Where do you live?
So I'm in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's near Greensboro, High Point, an hour away from Charlotte. So yeah, I've been there. My family, my mom's side of the family, always been there. So it was just destined. Like, so go to this. Speaking of Winston-Salem, have you heard of HBCU?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I work at Winston-Salem State. That's the HBCU.
Gotcha.
And my senior year, I applied there. You know what I'm saying? They accepted me and everything, but as I said, I just wasn't ready for college. So I wasn't gonna be like, all right, I'm moving down here and go there and mess up.
Yeah.
Through the grace of God, I work there now. So I work for the state and everything, and yeah, man, it's just crazy how life just, throw that circle at you.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing.
Okay. So there's a couple different items that I want to touch on here.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go into this conversation. So your parents stayed together until your dad's death.
Yeah, until my dad's death. Yeah.
A lot of our brothers were raised without fathers.
For sure.
How do you think that impacts our community, our neighborhoods? Do you think that has a major impact on the way that someone's brought up? Is there a way around it? What are your thoughts on that?
It definitely does, man. Because look, I'm 31 and I probably knew how to do stuff since I was about 12. You know what I'm saying? So my dad taught me a lot, like tie a tie at 6, play chess at 5. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that, and instill all these values in me, man. And my parents, like you said, a lot of them didn't have their fathers, but if they did, they really weren't in their life like that. And if they were, it was something negative going on. So I tried to be that positive role model for a lot of my friends, man, like that didn't grow up with a father and, instill tools in them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say no names, but I taught a couple of my friends how to tie a tie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not looking at that like, oh, you ain't got no, nah, bro.
Nah.
Like, it's just, I understand the circumstances. You know what I mean? And my dad always told me, he was like, you always give to the person that don't got more than you. You know what I'm saying? And he said that as, he gave me an example. One of my friends always had a single mom. He was like, nah, let your friend come over for dinner and let them see how we are as a family and eat. So
you took that advice. You took that advice and implemented it into your life, and you're giving back to your boy.
Absolutely.
And you're doing the same with your kids.
Oh man, 1,000%, man. Like I said, a lot of people probably don't know this, but I've been through a lot of stuff in my life from about 2010 to 2015. Like I said, the partying, the crazy stuff, the women. I'm happily engaged now, so we good now. But this is back when I was dumb and young. But you know what I'm saying? So I got with my kid's mother at the time, and everything was good, and we had 2 beautiful children. And then life hit you, and it was more of I didn't get to know her at the time, and we had kids. So we having kids, and we still getting to know each other. That's
Currently?
No. At that time. So that's a total natural disaster, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it was a tough time, but through the grace of God, man, it just blessed me with 2 beautiful children that, like I said, I've been through some stuff. Karma hit me bad, and I had to go through some things, went through the court, man, and I had custody of my kids since March 13th, 2017. My oldest, my 10 and my 8-year-old. And Zion and Carter. They're with me, yes, and with my fiance and along with my little youngest son, Carson.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I peep you on Instagram and other social media platforms just to keep in touch. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
It does look like you're doing well for yourself. Not judging from the outside.
No, for sure, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, get back to it, bro. Like, we ain't been with each other presence like this. Like, we pass by, give each other that. You know what I'm saying? Seen each other in school like that, but being like this with each other since 20 years, bro.
20 years.
That's crazy.
20 years ago, right?
We wouldn't even think about we 11 and be like, oh shit, yo, when we're 31, let's have a podcast. We're gonna be on a podcast,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's just crazy how life circles, man.
It still comes full circle all the time.
Right. Exactly.
I always find that life just ends up working out. As much as I stress about it and try and manipulate it and try and control it, it always comes full circle. And this is an example of it right here.
Right.
And I'm sure that we have some viewers on the other end of the camera right now that grew up with us.
Nah, exactly.
And I just want to say something to them. I feel like when you break bread with people and you grow with them, you eat with them from a young age, like, don't matter what goes on in your life, you know what it is.
Right.
Like, I knew that we would be able to chill right now and have no issues or anything like that.
Nah, for sure.
And there's a lot of our friends out there that, I'd love to touch base with and have them come through for a podcast or even just to chill. I mean, we had some legendary buddies
Yo, bro.
at
Oh my
Albany
God,
and
bro.
further.
Look, a lot of people don't
Chupi,
listen. Oh my
those
God,
guys.
Kev, my man Trey.
Trey.
You know what I mean? Smooth. You know what I mean? So
Smooth. I kept in touch with Smooth.
yeah, I get Trey and Smooth. I talk to him a lot, man. So
Yo, great
we
dude.
keep in touch a lot. So, and a lot of people don't know, man. We really have probably the best basketball team in Dick Miller history, bro. Like,
Hell yeah.
I just want to go on the record to say that. Like, I know all the older people that's 2-3 years older than me and say theirs, but look, man, we was out here, bro. Just know that.
Dick Miller. I wonder if they still even do that.
Yeah, I think they changed the name. I think it's the Michael Harris League.
Michael Harris.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So they before I moved, I actually coached in that 2013. That was my first year coaching, man. So
How many years have you coached in total? Would you say?
Whew.
Coach basketball, right?
Basketball total?
Or have you coached other sports?
Nah, yeah. So I coached basketball and baseball.
Basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I did baseball. I mean, I did the both for about 10 years now.
Yeah.
Next year it'll be 10 years. So it's like 9 and some change right now.
What's the age group you usually coach?
Young kids. So when I was here, I coached fifth graders, boys, fifth grade boys, and then there was a Thomas Lindsay League baseball league out here at O'Connor. No, not O'Connor Park.
Waco?
No, it's on East Utica. Rucker Park.
Rucker.
Quinns Park.
Quinns,
Yes.
okay.
So yeah, they had that league, and then I was helping my brother coach, and then at the time he was driving trucks. He was like, "Yo, man, look, you could. It's your team, bro." So
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh." Like he didn't give me no speech like you gotta tell him this, tell him that. He just like I think knew like, no, you're a coach, man. You got it.
Right.
So and then yeah, man, it's been up since, bro. So I did that age was I think it was between 9 and 13 that they put the teams together and combined them like that. And then now where I'm at Winston-Salem, I do they do it by age group, so 8U. So that'll be like between 5 and 8 years old. Then I do 11U, and that's between 9 and 11. So yeah.
So you've been giving back to the youth, but you haven't gotten
yeah.
yourself into a high school or college atmosphere where the competition is really.
Not yet.
But you're still competitive.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, man. Because I
Get
still,
it.
I coach on the AAU circuit too. So that's
AAU is
that's
competitive all the way through.
Man, people don't sleep on these little kids. Man, they really run about the gym.
Yeah.
It's like a different type of thing. So yeah, man, that's it, bro. At the end of the day, that's what I was destined to do. Like before I even moved from here, I was the program director at the Boys and Girls Club on the Parkway. So. From that moment, I just knew, like, regardless of what I do, if I stop doing this, if I stop doing that, I'm going to give back to the community regardless.
So,
in any form or fashion.
is there anybody that in your life so you probably are a role model for some kids right now?
Oh, yeah, man. Yo,
is there anyone you can shout out right now that is a role model, that's been a role model to you?
Definitely, man. My big brother, Big Mach, Wyatt Robinson. Much
Wyatt
love,
Robinson.
King. For real, man. You know, he used to coach us in Albany.
Yep.
My brother Macho, and then my man Larry Fennell. They were really two pillars in my upbringing.
In basketball or in
just
everything?
basketball, life, everything, man. So, and I was doing it like my father died when I was 16, bro. So I was right there at the peak, but he was sick, so he couldn't really teach me how to be a man. Like,
Was he a baller?
oh yeah, man. Yeah, I come from a family. My uncles, they'll tell this story all the time. They were the best players and not ever played in the NBA. But nah, they was real though, man. They was real. So that's where it come from, man. That's where it stems from. And I'm glad my brother's able to do it. I'm able to do it. His kids, and then now my son, man. It's just a beautiful thing to see, man.
Let me get this right. From what I remembered, you were point guard.
Yes, sir.
Good handling skills.
Yes, sir.
You had moves since like the 5th grade. You were crossing people up since the 5th grade.
Definitely. Don't forget the
A
shot.
deep shooter.
Yeah, yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not much of a passer.
Listen,
that
only
still
pass. No. Look. Listen, he could be on point. We had a coach who told me if I get the ball, just go. But look, I'll pass. I'm a good passer too. So no. But yeah, man.
How many games a week do you get in?
Whew, right now, at least two a week, man. My body can't take 3, 4 like I was when I was a teenager, but I'll get it in. So I play in the league out there too at my job. Actually, we got a little staff team. So
How's the competition there compared to Utica?
balling is ball, man. It's some ballers there. So I'll give you an example. It's 3 high schools here. I'll count charter school. Notre Dame charter school proper. It's 11 where I'm at, bro.
Yeah.
So it's competition everywhere. Yeah, population probably like 252,000.
Is it?
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
But and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that because there's no knock. Trust me, how I am today is from this city right here. So there's no knock. But I'm glad I could bring what I learned from the city to a bigger city and bring myself a good name and give this a good name. Because trust me, I shout the town out every time, wherever I'm at. They say, where you from? Upstate New York. Where about Utica? And
Does anybody
look at
know?
me like, no. But it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not the type to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Syracuse. Nah, bro.
You gotta say Utica.
Yeah, I say Utica. And once they look at me crazy, I'm like, you know, it's about 45 minutes from Syracuse, 3 from Buffalo. So.
Then give them context.
Yeah. That's a fact.
What do we gotta do to get Utica on the map? And do we even need Utica on the map?
Listen, I'm telling y'all right now. Come out there, open up a restaurant, all right? And Utica will be on the map.
Yeah.
And I promise you. So bring your talent. You don't gotta come to where I'm at. You can even go to Charlotte. Open up a restaurant, man, and I promise you. So my fiance, man, she makes the best chicken riggies, and somebody from there had it, man, and
She's from Utica.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. So.
And you're a New York Giants fan.
Absolutely, all day. You still like Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So listen, he's a real Miami fan, right? He had a Marino folder, bro, when growing up. All right, so look, there's none of that new shit like he like Tyreek Hill and he like no. He's here, bro. He's here.
Uh-huh.
He's here through the trials and tribulations, man, for real.
So are the G-men contenders?
I'm not gonna say for a Super Bowl. We'll get a playoff to get a good taste. Let's Saquon get in the playoffs for the first time, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, man, we need a receiver.
I want you to go behind record right now and give me your opinion on Daniel Jones.
Scared.
Scared. You're scared or he's scared?
He is.
He's scared.
That's what it is. I think the pressure builds up to him because, as you can see, he was playing real good these first 7 weeks.
Yeah.
That pressure gets to him. He don't get a O-line get banged up. That pressure comes to him. He's shook. He's throwing picks. He's getting sacked. So, but he's solid, man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here and act like he's a bum.
Nah,
you know
he's
what
not
I mean.
a bum.
But
He's
this
not.
is the best year he's had since he's been in the league. You know what I mean? So
What do you think of the head coach, Brian?
that's
Dable?
the type of energy we needed.
The head coach is better than the quarterback right now. This is what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely. Because we don't go through the quarterback. We go through Saquon, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody asks me all the time, what's your quarterback going to do? We got Saquon Barkley, bro.
I'm telling you though, after watching Tua this year, if you can get a quarterback that can deliver consistently, accurately, it changes the game. And I understand
sure.
Saquon does. You do run the offense through Saquon, but if we can get Daniel Jones, we like I care.
Right. Nah, but you're right. This is a pass-like league, man. So it's you got to know the pass. You got to pass. But we don't got no receiver. Shepard injured. My man.
You don't
Wan'Dale
have any.
Robinson.
Slayton's the best receiver.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
You got to get a receiver. You got to get your.
You need Odell. We got to get Odell back.
You got to get
Odell
Odell.
back.
So someone coming through the ranks or someone coming from college. Odell
Right,
Beckham.
draft someone. Yeah, that was a time.
That was a time. And he's doing this weird thing where he's like just chilling on the sideline until a team is a contender.
Yeah. He did that last year.
He did it last year and it
last
worked
year.
out for him.
Right, because if he didn't get hurt in the Super Bowl, I think he would have been the MVP, man.
He was balling.
Sure.
He was
Balling,
balling,
bro.
in the playoffs through their run.
Right, even the run, because they struggled like from week 12, but from 13 till they run.
I'll be right back. All right, you're gonna have to sit here and I got something to show you.
I bet.
I'll be right back. I can cut this from it, but I'll be right back.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. TV timeout.
All right, I'm not giving this to you. All right, but I'm just because it's relevant. I'm just gonna show you.
Wow.
I got a signed
Look at that, man.
Saquon Barkley jersey.
Wow.
And by the way, I was also 26 in high school and college too. So,
Nah, that's a fact.
right? Yo, I think he'll. I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer, but he'll be damn close.
Nah, he'll be close, man. He's like this year. He's been healthy, so.
All right, and who's your I don't follow basketball as much as I used to.
Right.
I'm more of a college basketball guy. Who's your pro team?
I have no protein.
No protein.
No protein, man.
Why
So,
is that? Just because
it's hard, man. Especially when these people getting trades, people getting signed. It's just hard, man. So the NBA is definitely a players' league, but
So you like players?
Yeah, yes,
Name
sir.
a couple players, your favorite players in the NBA.
ooh, right now Zion Williamson.
Yeah?
That's definitely my favorite player right
For
now.
real?
Right now, yes, absolutely.
How's he playing? Is he?
He's healthy.
Coming back?
Oh yeah. He's definitely coming back into form, especially these last week or two, I say. But him, I like a lot of young players now. So like him, John Morant, Devin Booker. I'm a big Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook fan.
Yeah,
so
some
those are my
older
two
guys,
favorite players.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
can
more of a
see
fan
that.
like them.
Chris
Harden.
Paul,
Yeah,
Russell
yeah.
Westbrook type players.
Nah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can see
Definitely, man. I base my whole game on Chris Paul, so it's you know what I'm saying. But I just like Russ because he's just I've never seen nothing like it. Not like how he plays now.
Athletic
Yeah,
freak.
man. Just
Yeah, he's
everything.
unbelievable.
He just does everything. So
When he was in his prime.
in his prime, prime Westbrook. Yeah. They doing my boy dirty, having him come off the bench and shit now. But
All right, I don't want to put you on the spot with this, but I might as well.
Nah,
Is
good.
LeBron better than Jordan?
no,
Is LeBron better than Kobe?
no,
Is Kobe better than Jordan?
no.
So you're
R.I.P.
going you RIP. So you're going Jordan, Kobe.
Jordan, Kobe,
Yeah,
Tim
a couple
Duncan.
other people, and then Tim Duncan. I love the way Tim Duncan played
For
basketball.
real, and a lot of y'all look. I was just talking about this earlier. A lot of people slept on the way he played. You know what I'm saying? So what are you doing that for, man? But
Yeah.
he was a monster. But nah, it's definitely Jordan, Kobe, LeBron for me. I won't lie.
Who was your favorite, or name a couple Proctor basketball players that you liked? You liked their game. You liked the way they played for Proctor.
So, like I said, man, I moved here in '98. So when I moved here, my cousin LeVar Robinson, he was a point guard for Proctor. So I based a lot of my game on his too. Like he was real rugged going into the paint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was one of my favorites. Of course, Josh Wright and Dre.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
DeAndre.
saying? And Jalen Hawkins, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to Jalen Hawkins though. For a lot of people, don't sleep. All right,
Uh-huh.
this kid is doing something. All right, don't
Yeah.
act like. And look, I seen this. Like I said, man, I've been a coach for a while, so I seen the progression in him. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's go time.
I was gonna bring that point up. In high school, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he was good,
Yeah.
but I feel like he has gotten progressively better.
Oh,
as he's
because he left Proctor. He left Proctor. There's no knock on Proctor, but he went somewhere where there's more competition, better trainers,
Okay.
more practices.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
And I
It
think
was more of that. And also, my man Buddy Austin. All right?
Buddy.
Shout out to Buddy. He was the dude on the court too. All right? Collis, you know, it's a lot of us. Matt, my man Des Tillery, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of ballers, man.
Des Tillery's another dude that
Very underrated, bro.
Yeah, very underrated.
Very
I agree with
underrated.
that.
Very
I follow
underrated.
him closely too on social media, and I just appreciate the man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Shout out to you, Des, for real, man, because he's doing a lot of stuff for this youth out here, man. You know, a lot of people doing it too, but if y'all know that man's story, he doing a lot for that youth. So shout out to Mr. Tillery, man. We see you, man. Much respect, King.
Awesome. So you think Proctor? We're not bashing Proctor here by any means.
By any means, we not.
We're Proctor's getting better, right? We're getting better.
It's 'cause I haven't followed it in a while, so
I mean, in terms of right,
you know what I mean.
of
But
preparing. I guess one of my jobs is preparing kids for collegiate play.
right, okay.
So, and that's beyond the playing field. Like, I want to prepare them to be college people and athletes.
Right, for sure.
And I feel like Proctor may have struggled in that area because Proctor has their own issues. There's so many kids there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
It was one public high school, man.
Yeah.
It's really hard, and I'm saying that living in a city where it's more, I see how easy it is. I see, man, I've been there since 2014. Kids I've seen play out there, man, I see a lot of them go D1.
Yeah.
Like at least 6 of them, 7 of them. You know what I mean? So, but it's hard in Proctor. Like, you got to think. It's one high school, all right? It's probably about 47 people who's really, really good at basketball.
Yeah.
Only 12 can make a team.
Yeah.
It don't add up.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
interesting.
mean?
All the good players at Proctor that didn't play on the team.
Right, exactly.
There's-
I'm one of them.
Yeah, there could probably be a whole nother team that can compete in
Yeah.
Section 3 of the kids that didn't play for
For
Proctor.
Proctor, exactly. And a lot of it don't come from people getting cut because they garbage or nothing. Just coaches you don't fit the criteria. If you don't, and this is me speaking because I've seen it. If you don't fit the mantra, if you don't do what they're supposed to do, man, you done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's messed up because it's like, why are you putting me in the post and I'm 6'1"? Think about it. What person in the NBA is 6'1" playing in the post?
There are barely any people
Right.
playing 6
It's
playing
okay if
point.
he has to play the post in the game. You know what I'm saying? But practices, teach him to let him do them point guard drills with the point guard.
Yeah.
It's easy to play the post. You post somebody up, turn around, make a layup. You box out, rebound. Okay. Let that man go play point guard or something. Let them develop themselves into how they're supposed to be. Because when they get out of high school and play in a park, they 6'1", they gonna get ripped every time. Because they ain't gonna play the post to somebody 6'4" who got handled. You know what I mean? So
I think one of the issues with local high school basketball is the missing big man.
Oh yeah,
and maybe that's why you were put down in the post, is because for whatever reason, even like Syracuse basketball, I always feel like we're missing that dominant big center presence.
Right.
And we had it when we had DeAndre.
Oh,
I mean, he was a force down there, and there were some other guys like
but
Rasta was down there.
Even a prime example with him, bro. And Dre is nice. Dre got handled crazy.
Yeah,
he can shoot.
He can do
everything.
Yeah.
They didn't let him do that though. Why wouldn't you let him do that when you know he can do it? Let him run point guard. He's 6'4". He's the best player on the team.
Because
You know
they
what I'm
didn't have the big man.
I know, but it was just he creates such a problem in so many ways.
Right.
I think Dre could have went D1 in basketball if he would have played guard, bro. Honestly,
If he was molded as a guard
Right.
from 7th grade.
right, exactly,
All the way.
exactly. But yeah, they had him in the post since then. But like I said, it's hard, man. But where I'm at, they don't do that. If they play the post, okay, practices, man, drills, boom, boom, boom. Do these cone drills with point guards. Because when they get to college, they 6'5", they in the wing. You know what I mean? NBA 6'5", shit. You got handled, you gonna play point guard.
Yeah.
So
I have an idea and maybe it's a business idea, but more so it's to give back to the youth. Because Proctor has so many kids and there's only a couple coaches, and their job isn't necessarily it's to guide you, but it's not to be your number one mentor.
right, for
It's
sure.
not.
For sure.
I think that's too much to put on the coach's plate.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is value to having someone like you or I, where we're like youth coaches, but we're not on the team.
The staff, right?
Where
right,
they
right.
can come to us with their film. We can watch some film. Come to us with their problems, almost
Right.
like a therapist, a coach, something like that.
Nah, exactly.
Like, think about how much better you and I would be if we had that one role model that we can. And you have role models, and I have too. But that one person that's specific, like we have 1 hour meeting, and we're going to talk about you as a player, as a kid, what you got going on in your life,
Right.
or setting up goals for you and stuff like that.
Right.
I think there's some value to that.
Nah, it'll bring a whole lot of value, man. Because even though, like I say all the time, I know I'm about 686 miles away. That's the accurate word from my house to Genesee Street. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand.
Shout out to Google Maps. Thanks for that.
Shout out the Waze app.
Okay. All right.
Nah, but yeah, man. So at the end of the day, I know I'm far away, but I don't mind giving back to this community stuff, bro. Like I want to bring, like this is my goal. I'm gonna start fundraising out there in January, man. I want to bring my 11-year-olds out here to play in the basketball tournament this summer, bro. That's my main goal. Like that's what I want to do. That's what's about to happen. And once I do that, I want people in this community to know, like, just because I moved, don't think I'm not a big part of y'all still. Like at the end of the day, like I said again, y'all made me into who I am today.
It almost sounds like you moved to better yourself in hopes that you can better Utica at some point. Is that
That's accurate. That's definitely accurate. Like I'm not saying I don't want no mural, I don't want no nothing.
But I'm saying, like
But-
if you got a statue for us or something like that, I'm saying I'm not
Y'all can
gonna
put it
say
right at
no.
Albany School, bro. Look, y'all can put it over there. I don't mind. All right, that's cool. If y'all want to give me a street, that's cool too. But nah, at the end of the day, I want to, and I see from the outside looking in, like I'm not here no more, but I see the crime. I see the shit is different since we've been growing up, bro.
Do you honestly think it's different?
Yes.
I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people feel like times are changing. You know, the streets are getting worse.
Yo, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they are, man. And that's everywhere.
What do you think's going on with that? Your honest opinion.
I mean, my honest opinion.
Yeah.
It's the people who raising them, man. It's babies raising babies. That's just the God honest truth, man. If you're 16 and your mom didn't do for you and you have a baby and you got to do for that baby, you're going to be messed up because you still growing up yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example. Like, you could be 22 and still not be grown up. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's...
I hear you.
Right.
How old were you when you had your first kid?
21.
21, so you know firsthand.
Oh, yeah. And what helped then, like I said, man, those two role models, my brother Mach and my man Larry, man, they molded me into who I am today. And how I am today is how I parent, how I conduct myself, any and everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it was, I give those two dudes shout outs all the time, man. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just crazy, bro. It's just, like I said, babies raising babies, man.
Yeah, I think that is where I tend to lean to on that topic. And I think too many times that UPD Facebook
Yo.
will put up a picture of a young man who was raised by another probably young man or young woman, and they screwed up. They got themselves arrested. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the community can judge them. But they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know the circumstances.
Right, exactly, and that's what you can't do. Don't ever judge a book by its cover, man. My third grade teacher told me that.
Third grade, Miss Van Allen. Let's go. Whoa. All right.
That's real. That's love,
Miss
bro.
Van
Word up.
Allen.
Look, you been
How
here.
about fourth grade? Miss
Well, I had
Napoli.
Miss Napoli.
Miss Napoli. All right, you were in Miss
yeah.
Napoli's class.
Yep. Yeah.
I was in Miss Nassimo's class.
Yeah, y'all was next door. Y'all was in the middle.
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade, I had Mr. Bazan.
Oh, yo.
In sixth grade, I had Miss Cooper.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I was
You had
jealous.
Gato, right?
Jealous. I was Gato. I was jealous of the Bazan class.
Oh, we had the
and
mob, bro.
Napoli.
Yeah. We had the mob, bro. Yeah, but yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's just, you know, so
Long
just because you see somebody on that page, they probably, you know, shit happens.
Yeah,
People go through stuff. You know what I mean?
I try not to judge people.
Right. But trust me, if somebody do something messed up and it's messed up, believe me, I'm not judging, but hey,
What led them? Like I get it. You still have a choice. You know right from wrong.
right.
But like in order to correct those things, in order to make a safer community for ourselves, it's not through judgment.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You can't be a judgmental person. That's not gonna bring you nothing. That's not gonna bring you blessing. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
I feel like that's the problem with Utica is we're so quick to judge, but we're not taking action. We're not taking risk in ourselves.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, man. And I'm in a city where people take action. So I see it firsthand. Like these people are really invested into their communities.
Is it middle class? Where are you from? Is it upper middle class? Or is it lower class?
No, trust me, it has a lower class neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's.
Well, what do you think? Like people are making 50 grand out there, 60 grand.
Oh yeah. That's you
75,
know.
80
Yeah.
grand.
It's don't get me wrong. There's better paying shit out here. So you gotta find your niche out there as far as getting a good paying job and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I won't lie about that part. But yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. It has a good neighborhood. So actually, I live in the same city as Winston-Salem State. And you ever heard of Wake Forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I live there. I live right around the block from it.
Wake Forest.
Yeah. That's
Wake
where Chris Paul went.
Forest.
Yeah,
Chris Paul went to Wake Forest?
Chris Paul, Tim Duncan.
My little cousin, shout out Nick, he just graduated from Wake Forest.
Oh, word.
Last summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
he
a good
he-
school.
So he
knows
now.
now.
Yeah. So,
He's trying to go back down there for law school.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Yeah, man. But it's a good city. You know what I mean? Like, not gonna sit here and act like once I moved from Utica, I was just happy-go-lucky. No, I had my struggle. I went through my shit. You know what I mean?
Would you ever come back?
Nah. And that's maybe after I retire from my job right now, but not next year or 2 years or nothing like that. Maybe.
In your current job, you get to like interact with the students?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I play in the intramural league, so we are the only staff team. The rest are the other student teams. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you play in an intramural league of other college
students, yes.
and
I just gave their ass 20 too.
Did you give them 20?
Oh yes, absolutely. I still got a little bit left in the tank, man.
Is there such thing as dad strength?
Oh yeah. I call it grown man strength.
Grown man strength?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. So a
about
lot
to
of
be
these
strong.
students jumping out the gym. I'll stay my ass right there, box them out. As soon as they come down, they go into the other end, bro. So
Yeah, I'm about to get the dad strength here in 5 weeks. I'm about to get strong.
yeah, he about to get right.
I'm about to get right. All right, Storm. Let's go shout out some of your social media if you want anybody. If you don't have to do that either. Do you want anybody to follow you? If you're not, you say.
Oh, nah, for sure, man. I mean, social media, Instagram, Coach Stills. That's CoachStills. Follow me on Coach. Follow me on there. You can get me on Snapchat. I honestly forgot the username for that, so don't worry
That's
about
all
it.
right. Hit him up on
Hit me on
Instagram.
Facebook, though. I'm definitely Storm Robinson on Facebook if you ever want to hit me up. And like I said, I'm a coach, so I have you guys out here and you need some teams in your tournament coming up. Let me know the price. We'll be here. So,
All right. I guess I'll leave this last question. Is there anything like what I try and do with the G Money podcast is give people a moment in time to express themselves, like get something out. And it sounds like you kind of already have done that throughout this podcast. Is there anything left on the table that you feel like your what's the word I'm looking for? Your people are misinformed by you or anything like that? Is there anything?
Right.
Yeah. Are you
yeah,
good?
man.
You got
Look, at the end of the day, like I said, we was touching on the Snap Pack stuff. Again, I probably hurt some hearts. I had some friendships broken. I won't lie.
Word?
You know,
From over there?
Oh yeah, man. People are fucking petty, bro. But it's all good. You know what I mean? But again, I apologize. I made y'all feel any way, but I'm not going to stop being who I am. And again, man, give back. Let these youth know, like, let's be the new adults of what we were raised with. You know what I mean? Let's stop being these babies raising babies. Let's make sure that youth in the community is right in any way possible. And like I said, if there's anything y'all need me to do, you want me to come get back, I'll talk at y'all little speeches you need, let me know, for sure.
All right, I'm going to end this here, if I can find a way to get back into this. I'm going to end this here with some of your boy.
Oh, it's only right. You got to surprise me. Who that? Who that?
Let's see.
What, you going to give me some ransom? Nah. Let's see who that boy. Listen, Styles P is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, alright?
This is actually Jada, but Styles is in here.
Styles, yo, they back and
Styles
forth.
in
He on that. He on that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all over the world, this is the G Money Podcast with Storm. Storm, my man.
Yes, sir. Man, 1,000 grand, bro. Much love.
Brother, yeah, we'll stay up.
Definitely.
Next
always.
time you come back through, maybe we'll have you in. You can spit a couple bars or something.
Nah.
You rap or anything? You don't rap. Nah. You just
I'll fuck around, but I'm not a rapper.
listen. If you come back and you rap, I'll rap too. I made a rap song one night, and I showed it to my wife, and she's like, "You're not gonna release that in public, are you?" I was like, "No. I was just messing around." I really dead ass thought it was a really good song.
Nah, thanks.
I wish I had it. I wish I had it.
Nah, look, but I won't lie. Look, he's funny for that. I had my time. 2014, I think I wanted to be the best rapper in the world.
So you did have
That's
some
not
unreleased tracks?
Nah, I got a couple. I still got the USB drive too, man. So, alright, that's for another day. I'll give it to my son when I'm on that sick bed.
There you go. All right, over and out. Peace out.
Salute.
Salute. Yes, sir.